You'll probably think that your attractiveness is completely controlled by genetics and that you'll never benefit from pretty privilege. Attractive men have more friends, they have more access to women. Attractive men even out-earn uglier men. So today I'm going to show you how to alter your face physically to become more attractive in just 7 steps. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what to do and how to do it to increase your physical attractiveness by at least 5 points in the attractive scale. 1. Deepen your voice. See, you have to understand a high-pitched voice can alter how people perceive you. Women love masculine men. And it doesn't matter how your voice is structured right now. Everyone has a natural level that they can get to that's deeper without sounding super constipated, obviously. There's 3 things you can easily do to get to your deeper voice naturally. 1, you gotta breathe through your stomach. See, too many of you are breathing from the top of your chest, which is making your breath more shallow, so as you exhale, as you speak, it's not coming from deep inside. Now, a good trick to do this is to practice your breathing. You know you're breathing from your stomach when you see or feel your stomach expand as you do so. So doing a couple of these exercises will get you used to getting that deep breath. The second thing you want to do is to always stand tall. Another mistake too many of you do is that you keep looking down because you're scared or you're intimidated. And what you're essentially doing is that you're projecting your voice downward. If you want your voice to be deeper, to be heard, you want to project it straight onto the other person. So practicing proper posture is crucial. But the most important thing you can do, slow and steady. Look at the difference that just happened there. I slowed down the rate at which I was speaking, and instantly my voice just seemed deeper. Number 2, grow a beard. If you can already grow one, congratulations, you're lucky. But if you're like me and you can't grow a beard, I'm gonna show you what you need to do to force the beard growth. The first thing you need to do is buy yourself a derma roller. Derma rollers are scientifically proven to stimulate hair follicle growth. And the best part is that it's easy to do. You can do it daily. Now, when you have a derma roller, you have to understand how to use it. So the first thing you need to understand is how to pass it across your face. You want to hit every single direction. So usually what I'll do is I'll go up and down first, and I'll make sure I cover my entire face. Then I'll switch to horizontal, and I'll do my entire beard horizontally from the top to the bottom. Essentially, you're gonna be passing the same area about 4 times. Now your beard is prepped, so you've already started to stimulate the hair growth. I like to boost this with the next step by either using minoxidil, which you can get on Amazon. It's basically the same formula as Rogaine, or use a natural beard growth oil. Now, the first one is way more effective. You're gonna see beard growth within a month. The second one might take you 6 months, but there are no side effects when you use natural oil. However, as all of that is going on, whether you choose to go the minoxidil route or the oil route, you should buy yourself a beard pen. As your beard starts filling in, you want to avoid that awkward stage by filling in those patches. A beard pen is a great tool. Most of these do not smear and last all day, and it's a great way to fill in that beard, structure your face, and look more attractive. 3, smell nice to change your face. Now, everyone knows hygiene is important. Bad smells are inherently repulsive. In the jungle, skunks use it as a defense mechanism to keep people away. When you smell bad, you're basically keeping people away. Now, what few people know is that smelling really good can actually change your facial attractiveness. Research from Monell Chemical Senses Center showed that when participants were asked to rate a group of people on attractiveness, their rating changed based on the scent that was dispersed in the room. This is why I work on Santa Lucia so much. I truly understand when I build a fragrance, just the impact that it can have, not only on yourself, on your confidence, and not only does it make it magnetic that other people will want to be around you, but it can truly alter their perception of you. And that's exactly what the research found. When the observers sat and were asked to rate a specific picture, they instantly released rose oil in that same room before they rated the picture, and they rated the picture significantly higher than other observers that had no scent in the room. This is also why I truly love rose scents. See, for men, I love unisex fragrances. I love fragrances that have a hint of a feminine touch because it's a perfect bonding scent. For example, our newest fragrance we just dropped is called Bon Vivant. That specific fragrance has Turkish rose, and when I tell you it's one of the most delicious notes you'll ever smell, it's not gonna smell like anything generic, your Dior Sauvage, your Bleu de Chanel. Those are great fragrances, by the way. But this is the type of fragrance that's completely different, and it truly creates almost this bond, especially with the opposite sex. Here's the crazy part. The study didn't stop there. They then grabbed a new group of observers and released a fish oil scent and asked to rate the same pictures, and those pictures were rated significantly less more attractive. This is exactly what I was telling you. Bad hygiene and smelling bad is a repellent. Smelling great can alter your physical face shape, and if you want to smell great, I would suggest you guys check out Santa Lucia. It's going to be linked down below. We dropped a new scent which is absolutely delicious. You can check out the reviews. All our stuff is handmade in France, and this specific scent, if you buy the bundle, you'll get the fragrance, you're gonna get a solid cologne with the same scent so you can carry it on a day-to-day basis. You're also gonna get body lotion because it's important to have your skin hydrated to make the scent last longer, and a body spray. You're gonna get all of that in a bundle for 50% off only for the next few days. If you guys wanna check it out, it'll be linked down below. Now, I hope you're taking notes and paying attention because we still have 4 actionable tips that you can implement now that will only become more impactful on your attractiveness. For example, now I'm gonna change your height. You have to look taller. And the first and most important thing, having proper posture. It is incredible just how much you force yourself into a bad position because you're always sitting in an improper form. You want to know just how bad your posture is? Go to a wall, and on that wall, you need to make sure your shoulder blades, you need to make sure your butt, and you need to make sure your head all touch the wall. Those 3 points. Notice just how uncomfortable you feel. You feel that uncomfortable because you have weakened your body position to be in a negative state. Now also look at the difference in height between having bad posture and good posture. You're robbing yourself of about an inch or 2, but I don't stop there. On top of proper posture, you should try monochromatic outfits. This is a home run. See, you can create almost an optical illusion by removing contrast on the body, which means you want to make sure the top or whatever shirt you're wearing matches the pants to remove any visual contrast to elongate your visual stance. And finally, wear thicker shoes. Thicker shoes are trending, whether it's something as simple as an Air Force One or a dad sneaker or a boot. Either of these will easily add an extra inch to your height. Between all 3, you will look taller. Number 5, get a food tan. You're gonna do this through carotenoids. Look, everyone knows being tan, it makes you glow. It makes you look more shredded. You can test it yourself. I've showed you this before. Go take a picture of yourself shirtless, increase the contrast in the picture, and just look how much better you look. Well, you can now achieve that tan look by just the foods that you consume. A great example of this are roses. When you stick a rose into colored water, the petals of that rose will start absorbing that color and showcase that through the petal. Well, humans aren't that different. Carotenoids are compounds found in brightly colored food like carrots. If you eat these regularly, they're gonna change the color of your skin and give you that natural glowing tan. And according to a study, it's better than a suntan. In this specific study, they made 2 groups of people, each consisting of 60 participants. They had them rate 27 faces on attractiveness. One set of faces were tanned and the other ones were pale. Then they ran that experiment again. On that second part, one group had a melanin tan, which is a tan that you get from the sun, and the second group had a carotenoid tan, which is the tan you get from the foods you eat. Now, in that first group where they judged a tan face versus a pale face, the tan face got 80% more attractive than the pale face. But here's where it gets interesting. In the second group where they were comparing a suntan versus basically a food tan, 86% voted the carotenoid tan to be more attractive, to be more natural. This takes me to number 6. Breathe through your nose. There is a silent epidemic in our civilization, and it's right under our noses. Our jaws are getting smaller and weaker, and our teeth are getting crooked and more crowded. That is a quote from a book called Jaws. This was done by PhD Stanford students where they were analyzing just how weak our jaw and facial structures have gotten from breathing through our mouth, which we do out of laziness. You need to force yourself to breathe out of your nose. Look at the difference that happens here. When you breathe out of your mouth, you are essentially creating a double chin and softening your facial muscles, which reduces your facial structure. As soon as you close your mouth and start breathing through your nose, look at how tighter the jawline looks. Now, a trick here is to use your tongue. You have to grab your tongue and press it against the roof of your mouth. This will shut your mouth or force your mouth to be shut, and you'll be forced to breathe through your nose. Finally, number 7, I want you to develop hunter eye. This is another term for a highly desired eye shape where the upper eyelid is basically non-existent. It's not exposed. They're called hunter eyes because, as you can guess, they're said to mimic how a hunter looks at their prey. Due to their almond shape, which are horizontally impacted, they're also considered diamond-shaped eyes or hooded eyes. Now, there's several exercises you can do to develop this hunter eyes, but one of the most practical things you can do right now is to fix your eyebrows. If you grab an eyebrow razor and shave the top part of your eyebrows to bring them down, don't do it significantly. You're basically just taking the excess hair that kind of makes your eyebrows look messy and you structure them downwards. And then if you have thin eyebrows, you can use something like the beard filler that I talked about, that beard pen, to fill your eyebrows in. Your eyebrows will then look thicker and lower set, which will give you that illusion of hunter eyes.